Hello everyone, this is Farid Primani. Hope you guys are doing well. And I see there is a lot of traction going on. Our WhatsApp group already got filled, so there is no more space after 325 people, I think. And everybody I see is trading, and we have people from US, Canada, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan has joined in. So good shout out. Keep it up, pat on the back. You know, in the earlier stages in life, pat on the back is very important because nobody else does it. So you have to give yourself pat on the back and let the audience built in. And today is our third class. In the first class, we just recapped how trading works. In the second class, we recapped some strategies, and these are the strategies that really works. It's not something a YouTube-based thing. Thank you, Narmeen from Canada. I can see. So feel free to comment because we this is the only way we keep the live stream uh, kind of ongoing. So, how many of you practice? Can I have some comments? And since it's going through five, six channels, I have comments might come to me a bit slow. So rest assured, as I get it, I will address it. So put your questions there. This is different than Zoom, but now our audience is large. It's over 100,000 people if I combine all my four groups. And we just partnered with some universities in Central Asia, so they are also casting this project. What is the idea? The idea is whenever there is a word called trading, people feel that this means I need to have about thousands of dollars. So for anybody living in US, Canada, it's easier, but anybody who's in the third world countries, it's difficult. But there is always opportunity in disguise, right? In those countries, the leverage given is 500 times more than US, Canada. So if you open a forex account or any commodity account, they give you 50x in US and Canada, but they give you 500x in Pakistan, India, Afghanistan, Tajikistan. And we shared about different brokers that give that opportunity, which means if you buy $100,000 account, and $100 account times 500 means you can buy up to $50,000 of currency, and then $50,000 of currency can let you trade. So just assume 0.1. I'm not even talking about 1%. Market moves half to 1% every day up and down. You have to catch the right move. But uh, if you catch 0.1%, 0.1% of 50,000, let's do the math, is how much? And this is again a quick recap for those who really would feel, how would I make money? I don't have money. So 0.1% is $50. So assume you are operating with $100 account and a 0.1% move gives you $50 on your $100 and you pay a $1 interest rate or etc. So you made 50% day one. Isn't that good? If you feel that's the right way to make money. So I'm kind of thinking to rename the course to micro trading. And yes, there are so many people who approach me who I know are sitting with money in the pockets because I know so many people burned out the money. I burned out my money several times. But it's a skill and then it's an art. So why we call it a skill and an art? Skill is something that, let's say, I can teach you or I learned from mentors, and I spend a lot of money myself investing with Wall Street guys, and they charge arm and leg. Each course is 10, $20,000, and I've not done one. I've done series of it, and I've realized what works, what doesn't work, and then losing my money on real markets. But now I think I've come to a point where I can help someone, but I'm still a learner. Okay, so I'm not an advisor. Again, tagline: entertainment purposes only, although it's not for entertainment. So now what do you want to do is you can master the skill, but you cannot master the art. Art keeps on improving. Now what happens is, if right now you are playing on paper money, the graphs goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, you catch the momentum, right? You buy low, sell high, or you sell high, buy low, right? That's how the market sentiment works. But life is very easy, my friend, until you're playing on a paper money. When your own $100 are invested, you get hit there. Okay. And that's why we have heard that many people lost their emotional mindset when they have big losses. And I see in my group there was some, there are always heroes, there are always confident people, there are underconfident people, but I kind of try to trim you down. If you go above the range, I'll try to push you down. If you are very below, I'll try to give you a holding hand and jump you back up in the curve. Why? Because see, if you start making $5,000 a day on paper money, that's a kind of risky trade. You can do that. Okay. First, you need to have money in the pocket. Second, you need to be willing to lose that kind of money. If you can make $5,000 a day, yes, we can. We do that. And you can join that. There is another group which has reached 1 million subscribers. It's called the Knowledge Society, which is my group for every knowledge continuing education. But I'm also posting trading for living on that group because there's a lot of developing country folks there. So the idea is when you can make 5,000, you can lose 5,000. Now everybody is happy in making that, but do you have the heart to lose it? So, and that's the same for $100, for $5,000, for $100,000. Everyone's bandwidth is different, but the heart set is the same. So you need to understand and master the art. Okay. What I teach to an indicator might look very easy. Oh, just look at the cross EMA cloud 5830. Buy there, sell there, buy there, sell there. It's not like that. When your real money is at stake, when your pocket is in your hand and your hand is on the keyboard, that gets very difficult, especially if you start losing. And 97% retail traders lose. 97%. So only 3% win. And this is the big market. The whole market has 10% institutional money and 90%, 10% institutional traders and 90% retail traders. Retail traders are traders like you and me sitting in their house, offices, doing trading and as a side interest, as a full time gig, as a hobby to make money or testing to learn it. But the winning rate of institutions is 97% and R is only 3%, which means they know something which we don't know. And this is just one tool where I've tried teaching you. There are so many. One day I'll tell you how to read the red tapes. Red tape is something, it's not even chart, it's behind the chart, how the institution works. And again, those are very uh, confidential level information I've learned, but that I will be teaching to you guys if you reach that level. Not right now. It's not in the part of free course anymore, and that needs a big money to play the game. But for now, just to get started, how many of you have practiced it? Let's raise the hands. Sorry, it's not Zoom. So you need to comment. Okay, you need to get interactive with me so that I can start reviewing. And I'm just touching base to see. So there are so many comments coming in all the portals. Okay, how many of you have practiced it? Start commenting. And yes, 1% of $50,000 is $500. And I said 0.1%. So 0.1% is $50. Okay, 1% takes time to grow, but 0.1% can be done like this. Okay, so good. This means you're active, you're contributing. You appreciate that. Now let's jump into another training, and today we'll teach you something that institutions do. Okay, and there is a live behind indicators as I shared with you. Let's see, and we'll try to do actually live trading today. Okay, and why? Because there is the market hours right now, and we can see what can be done. Okay, so now what I'm trying to show you is this is the daily thing. Okay, and I'm removing everything, all the drawings. So I said you always look at the big picture first. Okay, we are doing Euro USD because that's the best spread and that's the spread which is cheapest to buy. Okay, there is always a fee attached to it. It's in micro cents, but still there is a fee. So now let's see, there is something called supply zone, and then there is something called demand zone. Keep that in mind. Okay, now this is something, it's hard for you to figure out. Why? Because This is something that's called price action. Okay, what is it called? It's called price action. This is a very intelligent level discussion right now that we are going to do, because not many people teach you that. And why I tell you not to brag about myself, but it's given to you for free, and anything given to you for free loses the worth, you know. But so that's why I'm trying to showcase you how important it is when you try to uh, kind of, when you try to kind of see the situation. Okay, now let's live with this thing because you need to see the screen bigger. And now let's jump to 1 hour chart. Okay, so you saw that this is a broad level, then this is a second broad level, demand supply zone. So demand zone is where you feel that, see, the price came here, jumped back, went there, got a strike, and see, the strikes are common always, right? So from wherever the price bounced back, you call it a supply zone. Means people bought here, this went here, somebody, there was a register, came back down, there was again buyers here, came back here, there were sellers here, sold here, there were buyers here, bought that, and there was a rally, and then it hit back here. You see there was a small supply zone here, demand zone here. Okay, so now this is what I'm drawing on a daily level. Now, how will that help you? I'll teach you. And again, this is a supply level. Then this is another, and just make sure to look at the wicks always. Okay. Now, see what we are trying to do. So, how did it work? From May 2022 to Jan, there were buyers, there were sellers. There were buyers, there were sellers. There were buyers, there were sellers. Sellers, buyers. Sellers, buyers. So in life, markets are very artistic. When we say very artistic means, in life, how do one grow? There are hits and trials in life. There are kind of people who went to next level, gets down, life throws you back on your feet again, you again jump back up again in your feet. So life never gives growth to anybody like a straight line, it always is zigzag. Trading market is the same, because see, trading market is not something different than human emotions. These are real people, real money, real heart set, mindset that is playing into play, and whatever is going on in mind shows on the graph. Okay, that's why there is a mathematician, it's called Warren, WD Warren, and he was the guy who did not taught his skill set, and he turned $30,000 into 300 million. What he did was he said that everything in the world is based on geometry, and geometry means that there is always a math involved in it. Now many people would say trading is gambling. They say it because they did gamble. They don't know the logics behind it, and institutions won't let you win. So see, if somebody loses, what would he say? Did I lost the money? He'll say, oh, market is always like that, it's gambling, and I lost ton of time, I'm still losing sometimes. But the thing is, you need to be open hearted and say, okay, I did not knew how to play. Because Einstein once said, when I knew nothing, I felt that I know everything. When I was Einstein, I realized that I know nothing. So everyone who is a starter, including myself, when we knew nothing, we lost a lot of big money. That's why my focus to you guys is play on paper. Don't put your hard-earned money, especially in the initial days, and especially when you don't have the money. Because when you're taking these courses, this means two things: either you don't have the money, you don't have the job, or you want additional money. So whichever it is, the money is dear to you, the money is dear to me. Don't play with that until you master the skill and the art both. Okay. Are you all with me? Thumbs up. I can see the comments getting there. So wonderful. I can see people are also responding. So keep on doing comment, guys. This motivates me, and this, I'm always a two-way coach. So if I'm talking to myself, I don't like it. That's why in this stream, always comment me, please. Okay, so far so good. Are you able to see how the demand and supply zone works? Can I have some comments? Yes or no? Thumbs up. Okay, good. Now the second thing is you go on a level of scale which is lower. Okay, now I'm removing this pitch and I'm going on a lower time frame. So now see the wonderful thing happened. This was the overall picture. You knew that this is a selling point. And now on a 1 hour chart, you know, okay, man, although it's up, down, up, down, up, down, but I know that market is going to fall from this point onwards. Market will come here. Boom. How did you predicted it? There would be any news, anything, any rubbish BS that would come in the market, and market will fall. Market will tank down. Okay, so when market will tank down, it needs a news. This could be a small news or a big Elon Musk guy or Biden or Fed increasing the rates, but it will tank down. So it's the math that repeats itself. Now what you do is you develop the strategy on a bigger picture, daily, weekly charts, and then you play on a smaller chart. Okay, now you see I'm on a 5 minute chart, and still everything here to here is the demand supply, is a supply zone. So your direction of trade will not be buy, it should be sell. Okay, so if I took the buy trade here, there will be lesser buyer trades and there will be big seller trades. Why? Because right now market is consolidating. I don't want to get into those big jargons, but my suggestion to you is three things I taught you so far. One was EMA. Okay, for those who have missed, there are both the videos and it's all completely free. One was EMA 5, 8, 13 trade, in and out, 5 minute or 1 minute chart. Okay. Second was PTM squeeze. There are so many other things like RSI, MACD, but always indicators we don't trust because indicators are lagging. And but we will do the today. What we did was we learned supply and demand zone. And we learned that plot daily and play 5 minute or 1 minute. Okay, so plot daily means you plotted on daily. You understood now what's going on. Okay, so now there is no fear. And now when you realize that you know that market will play, in which direction. So now you know that this will play in sell mode, although right now it's buying, but it will come to this point slightly above, it will fall down. So you need to wait for it to fall, because when it fall, okay, now it started falling. Let's play. I'm doing paper trade now today with you guys, and see what I'm trying to do now. I'm playing with stop loss. Okay. I'm putting a stop loss here, 1.08. Let's do it like that. I'm putting a stop loss here. Okay. And I'm trying to put a profit loss here. And what I'm trying to say is the market has come to this point, and you saw that there is a internal zone beneath a zone, which I'm making here now. So you saw that there is a big zone, and now there is another zone here in which it striked, went down, tried coming here, went down. It again strike, came back down. So what's going on is I played with $1,000, which was point 0.1. You could technically play with, so I'm closing it up, and I am playing at least with $100 kind of situation. So $100 means $10,000, and when I say $10,000, this means 10x. So what I'm saying is, uh, let's do kind of percent, 55. Okay. So I took the trade and I'm adjusting it above my, and this is the live market. So today, the good thing is, and it's telling me, see, if I bring this $10,000, which is 100x of $100, here it will be $50. But I'm saying it is too high for market to fill down. It might come to this point. This is $18. This is $4 loss. So see, this is the perfect demand and supply zone chemistry. And see, I did not even look at indicators. I'm putting the indicators now, and it should follow it. Okay, your indicators should follow that, and your TTM squeeze should follow that. Okay, now you see what we had was five green. Okay, what was the next one? See, making money. It's falling down in the direction we predicted. Hopefully, it will go to that direction. Sure. 5 8 was yellow. Okay, and I'm again doing the settings. Why? So that people who are joining can learn. So technically, this is $100 at stake. If we lose $4.30. If we make 18. So our ratio is 1:4. Okay, and this is real market. It's not kind of back testing. It's paper money account, but I'm trying to show you how the real market money works. And then there is one more, which we say, okay, I don't have a habit of showcasing my personal account. Many traders try to do that to look big. Uh, there is no charm, humble, and as always plays longer. And okay, I'm saving it now so that we know. Okay, so see, we took the trade and we saw that this was the point where even the red, yellow, green signals were green, but till this point it did not vice versa. But we took the trade based on demand, supply, and now you see they will reverse from this point onwards. Okay, market's still falling down. The problem with real money is we have to wait because market is like everything is 1 minute, but that's why you play on replay mode because we can always fast forward saving the time. Okay, meanwhile market is playing. How many of you are with me? Okay, okay, I need more comments. I need more people to join in because yeah, there are so many comments coming which I don't know why they are not coming on. Kayum Shah, Amjad Iqbal, everyone is saying yes. Okay, sounds good. Are you all enjoying the trade? Are you learning it? Is it real time? Okay, keep on practicing it. You know, it's good. See how the market tanked. Wonderful. See now, we took the trade here. It has not yet taken direction of EMA opposite, but today we traded just on demand supply zone. And this is real market. I don't know picture right now. It's 11:25 January 19 Thursday. Okay. And see, so what I told you worked, right? You already made your $4. If it was $100, you made 4%. If it was $1,000, you made your $40. If you're playing with $10,000 account, you would have made $400 and slept well. Okay, so assume at the end of the day it's the game of making money. But see how the market fell here. Now what you'll do is you'll bring your stop loss to this point here, so there is zero loss. Now in this trade, if the market reverses, you are not at a loss. Why? Because you brought your stop loss to this point, and what you're doing is you're just playing for positive. Okay, and here at this point you saw that EMA got reversed. Boom. So even before, that's why we called it lagging indicator. You saw and you learned how why we called lagging, because this told us to enter here, but we entered here, 5 minutes back. Why? because indicators always lag. Okay, and hopefully it will come to this point and fail. And this was all today's session. It keeps on falling down, and hopefully we will hit the trade if we stay for next 10-15 minutes. But we don't want to watch the screen. But we know that this hopefully will happen. And with this, I'm trying to close it, and successfully we made money. Okay, so good. Give yourself pat on the back. So what we learned today is something. We learned today something that was different than you see many traders even don't teach. And this is different than technical analysis, which is called zonal analysis. This is how institutions play, because remember, geometry and math repeats itself, and you need to realize math and theorem behind every graph. So look at the bigger picture of the graph, figure out how that graph would translate on a smaller scale, 5 minute, 1 minute, 1 hour, and then play in that. And sometimes there is a zone beneath the zone. You saw that this was a big red zone, and inside it we made another small zone. We colored it green, it should be dark red, but you know what I mean. So now you see, and see, sometimes market might keep on doing. Remember, it never tanks down like that. It will create fear. You feel, oh, it's going to be buy, but now your stop loss is there on the purchase price, so your stop loss is zero. And it will give you false signals sometimes. Okay, it will try to go in the reverse direction, then maybe fall down more, because this is how real life works. Okay, so keep practicing, practice on paper money, so you know that. And whenever you back test on the replay, never look at what will happen in front, because you're trying to train your brain. Okay, training your brain is an art, and learning how to do that is a skill. When you combine skill and art, that's where you start winning. This is Farid Pramani signing off. We try to complete things in 30 minutes every week, once class. And I think I might need only one more class as a last class next week. I don't like elongating things. But for those who are not practicing, start practicing. I've taught you enough now how to play, master the art, and then boom, you go. Okay? That's all. Take care. Stay blessed.